Hello, my dear students. How are you all? I, Nilofer Miss, welcome to you all to the Mehdi English School. And this online session is for the class 2. And what is the subject? And the subject is mathematics. So, I hope students that you all are ready to attend this online session, right? So just take a pencil and a notebook to just attend the lecture. Just take a notebook and pencil into your hand, okay? Because we are solving some worksheets today. So while watching your video, just do the addition and subtraction and some counting by yourself. So your practical knowledge will increase. Now, before we begin the lecture, let's see the one quote. So this one is a quote of the day. Sometimes you have to be your own hero. Nobody is hero for you. You have to just make yourself as a hero for yourself only. Nobody will hero for you. Make yourself hero for you only. This one is a very deep lines. So just follow this and try to just understand it. Now we are in the chapter number 12 and the name of this chapter is money. Money is a very hot topic, right? Everyone likes money. And it is very compulsory to know how to counting money. When to use subtraction, when to use addition, when to use what? Multiplication, division, when? Because these all things need to counting monies. Okay, so let's do revision of the previous topic here, and then we are moving to the new topic, new worksheet we are having. So here is the today's new topic, but before we start the revision, so here is the revision. Now students, we are in the topic of counting money, and I am just taking so many worksheets from this counting money because this is very important topic for us, for you also. I am taking so many worksheets. Why I am taking so many worksheets? Because you are able to solve the sums by yourself. Because you are able to counting money. Whenever you go to buy something alone, so you have knowledge that how much you have to pay, how much money the shopkeeper will give you back, what is the total when you use addition, when you will use subtraction. That all the things matter here. That's why I am taking so many worksheets of counting money. It is very helpful to you students in a daily routine life. When you will go to buy something at a bookstall only, to buy some pencils or books or stationery something, so you are able to count your bill. Shopkeeper will not take more money than your bill. It is very important things. So that's why I am taking so many worksheets here. Now see these students. Here is the worksheet I have. So this is the practice time. See this. Let's read the instruction first. That what is the instruction? Okay. So here the heading is practice time. What the heading is? A practice time. Now let's read the instruction that how we can solve this worksheet. So instruction is the most important thing for us. Whenever you solve any types of worksheet, first of all, read the instruction. Instruction is a compulsory. Anything is there, if it is a worksheet, if it is a question paper, if it is somewhere else, if you are at somewhere else, airport, bus stop, railway station, anywhere, all the places or all the things have instruction and it is a compulsory. So here the instruction is given. Read the questions carefully. So first of all, what we have to do? First of all, we have to read the questions very carefully and answer them in the space provided. So first of all, to solve this worksheet, what we have to do? Read the questions carefully. This instruction is given for us. This instruction will help you to solve the worksheet. So please, whenever you are trying to solve something or find something, just find an instruction first. So here is the instruction that read the questions carefully and answer them in the space provided. Annie, this is the name. As my name is Nilofer, so here the Annie is the name. Annie bought a pencil for rupees 10. What Annie bought? Annie bought a pencil. It means a one pencil. And what is the price of this one pencil? So the price for the one pencil is rupees 10. We are reading the question very carefully and we have to understand the questions also. Annie bought a pencil for rupees 10 and an eraser for rupees 5. So the price of the one pencil is rupees 10. Here the price tax is given. So the price, here the price is given for the one pencil. How many pencils? The price is given for the one pencil. And here the eraser is given. And how much price for the eraser is? So the price for the eraser is rupees 5. So students, there is a price of the one pencil is rupees 10. What is the price for the one pencil? The price for the one pencil is rupees 10. And the price for the one eraser is rupees 5. That is a price of one eraser is rupees 5. I am repeating so many times because you are able to understand. Now the next question is he spent rupees altogether. If Annie bought these two things together, one pencil and one eraser, so how much he have to pay to buy these all two things together? So the price for the pencil is rupees 10 and the price for the eraser is rupees 5. So you have to do addition. You have to add the number 10 plus 5. If you are buying one pencil for rupees 10 and if you are buying one eraser of rupees 5. So what is the price of these two things together? So 10 plus 5 is equal to rupees 15. Whenever you mention a rupees, so this is compulsory to put this sign. It shows rupees 15. Annie bought one pencil for rupees 10 and an eraser for rupees 5. So he spent rupees 15 altogether. If he want to buy these two things together, he have to pay rupees 15. Now let's move to the next question. Annie bought two erasers for rupees 10. Here you can check. The price of the one eraser is rupees 5. So if Annie wants to buy a two eraser, so the price for the two eraser is rupees 10. We can get the idea from here only. Here the price is given for the one eraser. So if Annie wants to buy a two eraser, so the price of the two eraser is rupees 10. What is the price for two eraser? So the price for the two eraser is rupees 10. If she bought a one eraser, she would spend rupees. So if she wants to buy a three eraser together, there is a, just understand the question first. Annie bought 2 erasers for 10 rupees. So the price of the one eraser is rupees 5. It is already given. So if she wants to buy a one eraser only, the price of the two eraser is rupees 10. But if she wants to buy a one eraser only, so she would spend rupees 5 only, because here the price is given for the two eraser is rupees 10, and here also the price is given. There is a price of the one eraser is rupees 5. So if she wants to buy a one eraser, she would spend rupees 5. And again I am saying you, this is compulsory to put this sign. It shows a rupees, that whatever you are writing, it is a rupees. So it is compulsory to put this sign, rupees 5. Now let's move to the next question. The cost of pencil is rupees 10. What is the cost of the pencil is? The cost of the one pencil. We are talking about the price of the one pencil. The cost of the one pencil is rupees 10. There is a 10 rupees for one pencil. We are talking about just a one piece. So the cost of the one pencil is rupees 10. So for 60. So if you are paying 60 rupees, so Annie can buy how many pencils? So there is a price of the one pencil is a 10 rupees. What is the price of the one pencil? There is a price of the one pencil is rupees 10. So if you have 60 rupees, so how many pencils you can buy? I repeat the question, that if you have a 60 rupees, then how many pencils can you buy? There is a one pencil for 10 rupees, two pencils for 20 rupees, three pencils for 30 rupees. You need 30 rupees for 3 pencil. You need 40 rupees for 4 pencil. You need 50 rupees for 5 pencil, and you need 60 rupees for 6 pencils. So here you have rupees 60. So how many pencils can you buy? So students, you can buy a 6 pencil, not a you can buy. Annie can buy a 6 pencil. Okay, how many pencils she can buy? She can buy a 6 pencil. Now the next question is here. Annie had rupees 40. How many rupees she had? She had a rupees 40. Here in the box the price is given, that how much money she had. So Annie had rupees 40. He spent rupees 15 on a 2 pencils. Annie had rupees 40. He spent rupees 50 on a 2 pencil. So how many rupees she had left? So can you understand the question, that how many money she has left now? How many money she has left? He already have 40 rupees and he spent 50 rupees on a pencils. So she had rupees 10 left. Now the next question is there. A eraser cost rupees 5. What is the price for the one eraser? The price for the one eraser is rupees 5. I repeat this thing, that a price for the one eraser is rupees 5. So Annie bought a 3 eraser. So how much he will paid? How much money she have to pay? If there is a price of the one eraser is rupees 5, so what is the price for the 3 eraser? This is the main question, that if there is the price of the one eraser is rupees 5, so what is the price for the 3 eraser? So the price of the one eraser is 5. if he want to buy a 2 eraser, so he have to pay 10 rupees, and if he want to buy a one more eraser, it means he have to pay rupees 15. How much he have to pay? Rupees 15. You can make your own examples also, you can make your own questions also, and just try to solve by yourself also. You can take a help of your parents or elder sister brothers and just try to solve these types of worksheets. Just make your own questions. First of all, you can make a 2 questions, then try to make a 5 questions, then just try to solve it, and just ask your parents for checking it if it is correct or not. So this way your practical knowledge will increase. It is very helpful to you to increase your knowledge about money and also practicing also. So it is a very good thing, students, for you. If you do revision more and more about these worksheets, you will definitely very strong. Your exercise and practice will makes you strong, that you are able to solve any types of questions by yourself. It is very good thing for you. It is good for your study. Nowadays you are not coming to school, so please do these types of work at your home. It is good for you, students. So see, students, this page is your textbook exercise. This exercise is available in your textbook. Okay, so let's do this exercise today. What is the heading? Can you read the heading of this? It is counting money. So as you know that we are in the topic of counting money. Counting money, I am taking so many worksheets about counting money. Why I am taking so many worksheets about counting money? Because you are not present in the class, right? So you have to just understand each and everything from the video only. You are not standing in front of me and just ask me some questions. And I am not there to ask some questions that if you are clear about this topic or not, right? So that's why I am just trying my best that you are understand this topic very well. Just I am trying to take every examples about this topic, so not a single doubt can remain. I am just trying my best that this topic will clear to you all very well. Now see the heading. The heading is counting money, right? We are taking this topic also, and we are taking so many worksheets also. We had so many worksheets about counting money. So here is count how much money is in each purse. First of all, whenever you are just try to solve any types of worksheet, just read the instruction first, because instruction will help you to solve the worksheet. So whenever you try to solve the worksheet, just read the instruction first, because if you follow the instruction, it is easy to solve any types of worksheet. I repeat this thing again. Whenever you try to solve any types of worksheet, just try to read the instruction. First of all, find the instruction, that where is the instruction is given. After finding the instruction, just read it and try to understand that what is saying. The instruction is what saying. After reading it and just follow the instruction, then it is easy to solve any types of worksheet. Now here the instruction is count how much money is in each purse. You have to count that how much money in each purse. This is the worksheet. This one is your textbook exercise page, students. So if any students have the textbook, so they can just find out this page and just open it and try to solve this page by yourself also. This one is a very easy thing here. See this, I am just zooming this purse So you are able to count the money. See, there is a one note of 10 rupees. You can see on this purse one note of 5 rupees and one coin of 2 rupees. So just tell me, what is the total of this money together? One note of 10 rupees, one note of 5 rupees, and there is a one coin of 2 rupees. See this. So, what is the total money? How much money in this purse? One note of 10 rupees, one note of 5 rupees, and one coin of rupees 2. So it is total rupees 17. See, this rupees sign is already given in your textbook also. See this sign is given here. So the total money available in this purse is rupees 17. I hope you understood this. Now the next purse we are taking. See, there is a one note of rupees 20. Just write down into your notebook that first note of rupees 20. Then there is a one note of rupees 5. Then there is a 3 coins of rupees 1. Just find out the total amount, that how much in this purse. It is one note of rupees 20. It is a one note of rupees 5, and there is a 3 coins of rupees 1. So just find out how much money is available in this red color purse. There is a one note of rupees 20, one note of rupees 5, and there is a 3 coins of rupees 1. So 20 plus 5 is equal to 25. Then 26, 27 and 28. So it is total 28 rupees. How much money it is in the purse? So there is a 28 rupees in this purse. Now the next purse is there. I'll just zooming it for you. So you are easy. This is easy for you to count the money, that how much money is in the purse. So there is a 2 notes of rupees 10. Just see this. There is a 2 notes of rupees 10, 2 notes of rupees 5. There is a 1 coin of rupees 2, and there is a 1 coin of rupees 1 is given. So what is the total amount is in the purse? 2 notes of rupees 10, it means a 20 rupees. 2 notes of rupees 5, it means a more 10 rupees. 10 plus 20 plus 10 is equal to rupees 30. And there is a 1 coin of 2 rupees and 1 coin of rupees 1. 1 coin of rupees 2 and 1 coin of rupees 1. It is a 3 rupees. So 30 rupees plus 3 rupees is equal to rupees 33. How much rupees it is? It is a rupees 33. So I hope that you are able to understood that how you can just count the money. It is very easy, students, to count the money. Now counting greater amounts. This one is a smaller amounts. Now let's try to count a greater amounts. So as I told you before also, to just solve any types of worksheets, just find out if there is a instruction is given or not. What you have to find out? Just find out that if any instruction is given or not. Yes, the instruction is given. So what is the instruction? Counting greater amounts. How much money does this make? Ring the correct answer. So here the picture of notes is given. How much money does this make? So it means the notes is given of particular amount. For example, it is a 100 rupees note, it is a 20 rupees notes. So this amount's money is given. So we have to count that total it is together how much money. And then 3 options is given for us also. Here some option is given for us. So we have to choose the correct amount, that what is the correct total of this given notes. So here is 100 rupees note and here is one note of rupees 20. There is a one note of rupees 100 and there is a one note of rupees 20. I am just giving you a 10 seconds. Just make a total. Just write down 100 and put a plus sign and then put a 20. So 100 plus 20 is equal to how much? 100 plus 20 is equal to rupees 130, rupees 120 or rupees 200. What is the correct answer? What is the correct answer? You have to find out which one is the correct answer. So the correct answer is rupees 120. So we have to put the circle that this one is the correct answer. See this 120, this one is the correct answer. Now the next row we are taking, there is a one note of rupees 5050. Which one is the first note? The first note is rupees 50. Then the another note of rupees 20 and the another note of rupees 20. So there is 3 notes is given. Just check this. You are just see this how much notes is there. There is a 3 notes is given in a second row. Check this students. There is a 3 notes is given. One note of rupees 50. I am repeating this again and again because you are able to understand each and everything. There is a one note of rupees 50, one note of rupees 20 and the one note of rupees 10. These things are, these 3 notes is given. So what is the total of these 3 notes? It is a rupees 80, rupees 170 and rupees 90. Which one is the correct answer for this given notes? 50 plus 20 it means 50, then more 10 rupees it means a 60 and then a 70. So rupees 50 plus rupees 20 is equal to 70. 70 plus 10 is equal to rupees 80. So what is the correct answer for this? So the correct answer for this is rupees 80. This one is the correct answer. Now let's take the third row. There is a 2 notes is given of rupees 100. See this, these 2 notes at the last bottom. 2 notes of rupees 100 is given and there is a 1 note of rupees 5 is also given. 2 notes of rupees 100, it means a 200 rupees. How much it is? 2 notes of rupees 100, it means a 200 rupees and there is a 1 note is given of rupees 5. Total there are 3 notes. Just check this. There is a 2 notes of rupees 100 and there is a 1 note of rupees 5. Okay. So total it is how much? 100 plus 100 is equal to 200. 200 plus 5. You have to add rupees 5 in the 200. So how much money it is? It is rupees 210, 250 or 205. What amount it is? So it is a 205 rupees. The total is rupees 205. So this is the counting money worksheet from your textbook, students. I hope that you are just these worksheets will help you and just try to practicing these worksheets. So students, I hope that you like the worksheet and just try to solve these types of worksheet by yourself. Just write down this worksheet into your fair book and rough book. It will helpful to you in the exams that will come soon. So please do revision of all the worksheets and write down in the fair book and the rough book also. It is very helpful to you, and please do revision, and more it will helpful to you a lot. So students, that I want to say you this, please do revision, stay home, stay safe. Thank you so much for watching this video. So have a nice day. Bye bye.